Welcome back, everybody, to the Hope server with TJ the Obscure. As I promised last episode, this episode we will be taking on the cave, and most likely, as long as the cave doesn't take too long, later in the episode I will be doing a few random things around the server. So that's what we have planned for today. I haven't been caving in a very, very long time because there haven't really been any caves to explore. Last time I went caving was probably about a month ago or so. So that's, I think about, 40 blocks now have been exposed. So it should be enough for some decent caving. And I hope to find some good stuff. Of course, things are going to be a little crazy in here because we are out in the middle of the ocean, for one. Two, what was two? One, and then two. One, we're out in the middle of the ocean. And then two, sometimes my brain really has problems making connections and remembering things. Two is that, oh yeah, we're on a Worldborder server, so of course mob drops are going to be a little... Is there like a skeleton spawner? I actually don't really care. We have two skeleton spawners already. Whoa, I don't know how I got a ender pearl, but I will take it. Whoa. So yeah, we have two skeleton spawners already. Honestly, the thing that I would probably want is either a spider spawner or a zombie spawner. I think probably a spider, simply for the string, so that we can make wool and make banners and do all that fun stuff. I also just realized, really, they were all just spawning up here? That's insane. I also just realized that, oh no, I do have, okay, I have protection 4. Although it's going to break soon. I thought I was going in here without any armor for a second. I also realized that I do not have my Silk Touch pick. I don't even know where my Silk Touch pick is, to be honest. So I need to toss some stuff away here. I'm usually not one to waste things, but I only want to collect, you know, the valuable ores for today, like lapis. So yeah, here we are at a cave. I don't know, you know, I have a couple of models that I'm working off of as far as the channel goes, and you know, the kind of ethos that I want to establish on here. I know I'm not referring to ethos, I'm talking about the kind of persona that I established on this page. I think, like I've stated before, Good was one of the original LPs that I ever watched. And his approach is pretty much, it's vlog style, you know? Which is what allowed Good to release, you know, an episode every day for the first 2 years or whatever of his YouTube career. It's pretty impressive. You know, most people can't handle a video a day on a Minecraft world because Minecraft actually takes a lot of work. You have to do stuff like this, and you know, building anything of decent size takes a long time and a lot of blocks. But Good would just videotape and record his voice, and that was pretty much it. And he would tell these amazing stories. And in doing so, he definitely made himself vulnerable because he shared a lot of his personal information and a lot of his personal life. And so I'm just kind of curious, like, do I want to follow in that vein, the vlog style kind of channel? I think Jay Sano is another good example of that. Possibly Badge does a little bit of that. Beef definitely does. It's a zombie conga line. but nobody, I think, to the same extent that Good does, where it's just kind of like straight up vlog style. Which is a shame too, because I really enjoyed a lot of the stuff that he did, and I think he was amazing at pranking. I mean, I think a lot of people don't realize he was the original Zisto with his gravel prank on Jay Sano. They were just so happy to see me. They're gonna jump in the lava. Okay. Whoa. But it's like, you know, how much of my life do I share exactly without getting myself in trouble or angering my wife or anything like that, or embarrassing the hell out of my son, you know, or should I try to do more of the kind of, ooh, that was close, the kind of Etho Seth Bling style, where it's really just about kind of showing off the things that you do in the game. I mean, both Etho, I don't know if Seth ever really did this, but Etho did, he'll occasionally do some, gosh dang, so many mobs, like a vlog style video where he'll, you know, just kind of talk about what's going on in his life. Usually it's whenever he's sick. Probably because he can't stand to have to like sit down and think about things to do in Minecraft. I think... Oh my gosh. Okay, just blow up. Thank you, guy. So yeah, more Etho Seth, where it's just kind of like, here, I built this thing, let me show you how it works. Here's why it's cool. Or vlog style. I think a lot of the stories that I would have to share are not really shareable on YouTube. So that's one thing that I need to keep in mind. Another thing is that, I don't know, part of the things that I share might involve other people due to the nature of my job, and I don't know. I don't even know if I should talk about my job. Speaking of which, I am off of vacation tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, but this week. I go back to work this week, so maybe that'll give you a clue as far as what I do. I think very few professions get vacations during this time of the year, so yeah. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, creeper's still there. Gold. I do need the gold for one of the things that I wanted to build early on in the server was simply a rail cart that kind of went around the circumference of the island, and then I was going to expand it each week, or maybe like every month. Because again, the server, I think the server expands 10 blocks a week. So if you think about it, that's only, you know, 2.5 blocks on each side of the world border. Not very much at all. Man, I remember when potatoes used to be like this awesome food source. Nowadays, they're as bad as cookies. My son wanted... Here's one thing that I can do. A Minecraft cookie. He's really obsessed with like Minecraft in real life kind of stuff. And so he wanted a Minecraft cookie, and my wife made him one out of a waffle with peanut butter and chocolate chips, and it actually looked pretty close to the in-game cookie. So yeah. Iron, definitely in need of iron. I think I've said before that after Curveclimber and I built our beacons, there was like no iron left to be had. Although I'm kind of sad I haven't found any diamonds yet. Diamonds, I'm definitely not as much in need of diamonds as I usually am, because on this server I've decided to play without diamond armor. For the most part, the only thing I'll wear are diamond boots. I will wear diamond armor when fighting the Wither, most likely. I think I did whenever I fought him for the first time, so... I feel like they made the Wither harder. I remember the first time I fought him, I was just like, really? Really, Mojang? You know, you disappoint us with the dragon, but now you're going to disappoint us with the Wither as well. But since then, I feel like the Wither's gotten a lot harder. I don't know if there's any truth to that or not, but... Okay. Anything back here? Some iron. Always nice. I have a couple of pranks planned as well. One of them is kind of a prank on the whole server, and then another one is just a prank on Gina, my wife's cousin. I'm not sure which one. They'll both take a significant amount of time and effort. So they're not simple pranks by any means. Is there anything else? Yes, there is other stuff over here. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what direction I'm going to take my channel in. I can be a very oh, diamonds. Very nice. I can be a pretty talkative person sometimes. I have a hard time shutting up, especially when I've been drinking, which, wait. There we go. Okay, that was just a glitch. I've tried to, lay off on the drinking, to be honest. In my family, there is a history of alcoholism and liver disease and stuff like that, so I have to be very, very careful about my drinking so as not to, risk falling into bad habits and stuff. Alright, got my diamonds. Got 14 diamonds. Got some lapis. Got some redstone. Got some coal. Big thing I needed was iron, which I got almost a stack and a half of. Not much, though. And we barely made it, Oh, where's my bow at? There we go. Hey. We barely made it into this cave at all because of the amount of mobs. Alright. Well, like I said in the beginning of this episode, I think now I'm going to switch over to me doing some random stuff on the server. Just a few small things that I've been meaning to do for a while now and that I'm sure viewers will appreciate. And let me just go ahead and block that off. And it'll be ready for us next time we decide to visit this cave. Alright. Now I'm going to go back through and collect all the things that I missed, and I will see you back on the main island. I just had to record this because I stumbled upon it. It's near actually where we came in originally this episode. This is actually the site of my previous death on the server. I haven't died too many times, but I have died, I think, twice. As you can see, we set up chests. We don't want to leave that here. That's very... Oh, there's diamond ore? You know what? I think some of this was somebody else's. And I left it here for them. I don't recall who. But yeah, a lot of leftover stuff. We'll take the arrows, because I have room for them. Yeah, I wonder, can I find the way out of here? Is it right here? I honestly don't know where the way out. Yeah. This place was so flooded with mobs, though, and I ended up dying. I forget how. I think everybody died in this cave, to be honest. And yeah, it was just kind of cool to find it again. This is a very, very fun night. Fun night of dying and whatnot. I swear there should be an entrance around here somewhere. Oh, this is the little staircase that they built down. Because nobody liked my digging straight down tactic. Alright, I'll be right back with you. Hey guys, we are over here by my house. For the longest time I have wanted to put in some kind of automatic staircase or hidden door or just something that led into my house rather than the ugly cobble staircase that it was before. If you recall, I was using dirt and cobble to block up the staircase so that mobs would not attack me at night. Instead of that, thankfully, I now have a piston staircase. Let me go ahead and show it to you. So there you go. Took me forever to build this. I actually started with Mumbo Jumbo's original design, and then figured out that it didn't work in SMP for some reason, or I couldn't get it to work. So then I just looked up some designs for some piston extenders and retractors and kind of figured out my own design. So we have just a single piston with a staircase that's hooked up right here. Next to that we have a double piston extender that uses comparators. And then back here with that block we have a double piston extender that goes horizontally. The one that gave me the most trouble, of course, was the vertical double extender. But it's functional. I think it looks pretty decent. The switch is nice and hidden. It allows access to my place, and I don't have to rely on that ugly cobble and dirt that I was relying on before. I did have to make some slight alterations. I kind of like this being open. I figure I might, I might build my own tree up here, or just put some flowers or something to kind of decorate this area. But it kind of acts as like a lookout point right above my base, which is pretty cool. There's some random boats out there. That direction is the direction I was caving in earlier, so you can see it's really out in the middle of the ocean. My next goal is to work on, well, I realize one thing that I need to do is hook up a lever on the inside as well. I will figure out how to do that. But I need to work on the walls in here. You can see the pistons are still showing. I think for that I'm probably just going to put half slabs. I need to fill that in. Not a big fan of just random holes in places. So yeah, I'm going to work on decorating the walls. I think I'm going to try to blend it in with this because I want to keep this window open. I'm probably going to fill in this area right here so that it's relatively flush with the glass, but this I'm going to leave open. And so I want this wall to kind of blend in with that wall. So I have a feeling I'm going to use diorite and maybe andesite, or just diorite, maybe some cobble. I don't know. But I will be back with you once I have made some progress. And we're back. I completed the staircase up here. I'm going to sleep real quick. Oh, I cannot sleep. Apparently it's not night. I know it's kind of, it's not very pretty with the pistons showing from the inside, but it's not like I'm going to be hanging out in the staircase very often. I did put a switch in here, but it's not a whatchamacallit, so that I can activate it from both sides. I will do that later, but this way we can see it from in action from the inside. Pretty basic design. I just made it match with that over there. I was trying to add some color to it, but I couldn't really get anything to work. I don't know. I think it looks fine. So again, we can close it. We can't open it. Or wait, we can't open it. Okay. Whatever. I have no idea. Yeah. I'll just leave it like that. Oop, I need to cover up my redstone. I'm not really going to bother showing you how it works. There are plenty of tutorials on YouTube for piston extenders, and I essentially just used a combination of piston extenders to get the desired effect. I need glowstone, and I also need a silk touch pick, so I'm going to go and do some enchanting. I actually remembered my lapis this time, only because I was enchanting or dyeing some glass as well. Let's make like a sky bridge across there. I don't think I've mentioned this before. This is the only enchanting table on the server, which I could make one easily. In fact, probably any one of us could make another one easily. But it's nice having this kind of single artifact that you have to go to every once in a while that's kind of centralized. So, you know what? I forgot to make a pick. And I have no diamonds in there. But I know there's diamonds in here. Let me go ahead and take these. I am going to make a pick, and I will replace the diamonds. I don't know whose diamonds they are. I think they may be like the first diamonds that were ever found on the server. And Curveclimber put them there. Fortune 2 still. I guess nobody's enchanted anything. And this is going to be the sharpness 3. I need to enchant something. If only to get the dang thing to update. So let me just enchant an iron sword to reset the enchanting, or to cycle the enchantments, I guess is a better way to put it. And we're just going to do a level 1 enchant. And now let me see what... Oh, those... Don't want to throw down that hole right there. Let me see what I can get now. Efficiency 4 should be alright. I really want a silk touch pick. And sharpness 3 again. I'm going to go for the efficiency 4. I need a few more levels. Anything in there to enchant? Alright, well I will be right back as soon as I get one more level. In fact, I think I may go to the nether and mine some more quartz and some glowstone. I have fortune, it's just much more convenient with certain blocks, just glowstone, to use silk touch instead. Hey, it worked this time. And it closed. Yeah, just wanted it gas proof. Just wanted it gas proof. Quartz. We need the quartz and the glowstone. The quartz and the glowstone. All right, so I'm here in the Nether. Boom. Huh. I don't know what that is. And I am trying to get some quartz, which I don't really need much of. I'm really doing this to earn some levels. And then I need some glowstone as well, which apparently there was some kind of glitch on our server when we first started in 1.8, glitch or bug or whatever you want to call it, where our nether didn't spawn with very much glowstone. And oh my gosh, my inventory is ugly. You know, I haven't taken very much glowstone, and the nether is pretty much void of it. There's just a few small patches here and there. So I don't know what that's all about. Kind of sucks though. I think how much do I need? I guess it doesn't really matter how much I need. It matters how much I can actually find. Okay, this is making me a little nervous. course, I do have ender pearls, though they're not on my bar. Make sure I don't drop any of this. Cannot waste the glowstone. Precious, precious glowstone. Oh crap, my thing is full. What to throw out? Yeah, just get rid of that. I could eventually, or I think I can actually trade with villagers for glowstone. So it's not like there aren't other ways of getting it, perhaps even more efficiently by abusing villager mechanics. But I just do not have the infrastructure set up to have like a massive farm yet, where I can get the materials in order to trade with villagers. But I do eventually plan on having a mob farm. I think I said in one of my earlier episodes that that was going to be a project that we started on immediately, but I'm pretty sure I want it to be a piston farm. And in order to do that, I need lots and lots of iron. Why? I feel like I'm lost. I feel very lost all of a sudden. I think I go this way. Yes? No? This way? Oh, there is the thing right there. I don't know. Sometimes I get lost really easily, as you can see. Let me grab this quartz. Hopefully it'll give me enough levels to go and enchant. Not quite. Still need a little more. So I'm going to try to clean up my house with some glowstone or lamps. I think I may use lamps. It may just blend in better with the kind of color scheme that I have going on. Which is supposed to be kind of black, blue, and gray and white are the colors that I'm working with, and a little bit of green here and there. I don't want to do too much green. I guess I need to go around this. Yeah, so I don't want to do the mob farm until I have access to enough iron, and I will not have access to enough iron until I start an iron farm. Is this a staircase up? It looks like it. So I need to first work on an iron farm, and I'm going to do that as soon as I finish my massive potato, wheat, carrot farm, all of the above. I don't think I've shown you this. I did dig down and make myself a portal directly to my place. Although I just realized now we don't want to go there. We actually want to go and enchant. Sorry. I guess they're close enough to where it wouldn't have really mattered. Probably longer to go up the ladder. I really wish there was a quicker way besides piston elevators or slime block elevators. Although I really want to try a slime block elevator. I haven't tried one yet. They're just kind of resource labor intensive. But a quicker way to travel vertically in Minecraft. It really isn't. Yeah. So I am going to finish my big farm that I have going right now, and then after that I'm going to do the iron farm, which will probably be a decent amount of work, but it'll be worth it because there's finite iron here in the world. And then probably a mob farm and then a gold farm. It's just going to be lots and lots of farms. That's what I'm going to... Farming with TJ the Obscure. That's what I should call my channel, huh? Alright, let's hope for Silk Touch. Silk Touch, Silk Touch, Silk Touch! Well, that freaking sucks. What the hell, man? That's not cool. Alright. So, one thing that I need to do is go back and make some lamps. I will be back here in just a moment after I do that. Alright, so I have my lamps. one thing that I want to do is replace the glowstone in the ceiling with lamps in the floor, because right now around here it is actually, well, that lamp may be lighting it up. In some places it's a little too dark, so I want to make sure there's enough light on the ground. And then instead of the glowstone on the ceiling, I think I'm going to replace it with either that. I'll have to put something above it. Not sure what I'll put above it. Maybe some quartz. Ooh. And that way it'll be kind of reversed. The blue glass will be on the top, except for I may leave it here in the floor, and then the lights will be down on the bottom to make sure that the floor is actually light enough. What's the light in here? Yeah, see, it's too dark right here too. I obviously need some more light in here somewhere. Where could I put a light? I don't know. We'll put that there for right now. I'm terrible with lighting sometimes. And I don't use lamps often enough, but I'm going to now. The other thing that I want to do is put lamps up along the pathway instead of torches. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I will be right back. Alright everybody, and we're back. As you can see, I have installed the lamps and the glass up above. I think it looks good. It blends in nicely with the fountain. The black and blue kind of color scheme I really like throughout. I'm going to do something different on this part of the floor to help transition into that room. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the staircase yet. Let's see here. I continued it throughout most of the hallway. And then up here, I installed just some lamps, some basic lamps covered by leaves in order to light this place up without the ugliness of torches. Although torches don't really bother me that much, but it does look a lot cleaner. Oh, there's a torch right there though. Nearly missed him. And then it goes all the way up here. I need to fix that, I think. Or, no, there we go. It works. To our little lookout point. Hello, neighbor. That's from Gina. That was from a long time ago. I claimed this mountain, and then she happened to put a sign indicating that she had moved in next to me. So, either she can't read, or she's just mean. No, I'm kidding. Next episode, not sure what we're going to do. I may either work on the farm or do a prank. It's going to be one of the above. I think I may work on the farm because I've had, I kind of want to do that every other episode. Let's see if this lights up the path well enough. Looks like it does. Very nice. Okay. Well, this episode has gone on for long enough, so I will call it here, I think. If anybody is interested in exactly how I built this, I am willing to provide a short tutorial. You just have to let me know. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.